A long time ago, when the earth was still green, ladies and gentlemen, viewers around the world, straight out of Ngaruahia, via Titahi Bay, here's Maurieo. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi 3.5. How's your day been? Mine's been fast, blurry, and tiring. Quite tired. Very tired tonight, but yes, just coming up for 11 o'clock. Still got some prep to do for tomorrow, but finishing off that prep. And we'll get that all done and in for a 8 o'clock start, I think. Yes, an 8 o'clock start. And then, we'll just have to see what tomorrow brings. Let's have a look at the snippets. Good morning. It's 10 past 1. And I've just finished my preparation for class tomorrow, 2 classes. I've sent out an email to one. I'm going to be a bit late to that one because of the EEG meeting. But and the other one's after that, and then we've got our Save the World meeting, which is a little meeting we have, 3 of us have on Tuesdays for coffee, and we save the world so that it can survive for another week. So it's just gone 10 past 1. Ooh, temperature outside is 1 degree, so I definitely think we're in for a pretty decent sort of frost. The pressure is 1020 and 24 degrees in here with 34% humidity, 78% humidity outside. So I would say about this time last night we were at 2 degrees. So I think we're going to have a harder frost in the morning. So I must get up nice and early, but I'm going to bed like a whole hour earlier. So, I should get good amounts of sleep. So, that's all good. So, let's see what tomorrow brings. Let's see what happens. Alrighty, it's just before 7. I've arrived in at Wintec. We've got a meeting this morning. Obviously in the free parking. I'm a little bit in advance of the concrete crossing, which is about halfway down. So, the weather there was no frost this morning. It was a very dry morning. The paths and roads are all dry. Overcast weather, a grey cloud about, rain predicted. So, and it's warmed up a little bit. It's about 5 or 6 degrees. So things have warmed up. So I'm going to walk in and go to my meeting at 7:30. I've got classes through till 10. Stop for a cup of tea and a bite, and then another class through till 1. And then I think I'll come on home. I've got quite a bit of stuff to do for Thursday for the Rube Goldberg extravaganza, so we'll just have to see how things pan out with that, and we'll go from there. All good, let's get into it. Let's see what happens. I finished classes about 1 o'clock today, and then headed straight for home via the point at Ngaruahia. So I knew that there's lots of scope there for my daily photograph. And I remember that on one of the old bridge abutments, there was a flood level recorded. So I thought I'd try and get a photograph of myself by the flood level. A couple of thoughts came to mind. One where I could sort of say keeping my head above water, or something like that. So I took a series of photographs around the flood level from 1875, and then I used that as my Instagram photograph of the day and made an appropriate caption for it. So the green paint is, of course, to combat graffiti, but there's that's me trying to keep head above water and that sort of thing. So yes, that was what happened. So more to come down at the point. So on returning to the car, I noticed this pair of ducks here, a bit of an odd couple. They're different to all the other ducks, and so I thought I'd try and get a photo of them. And I thought I'd try and get a little bit closer. I think I was on maximum close up here on the camera, and I got as I walked closer to them, as I walked a metre closer to them, they would walk a metre away from me. So all my photographs are pretty much all the same scale, but an interesting pair of ducks. They seem to be having a good old time there down at the point. Lovely ducks. Alrighty, let's see what happens. So it's 4:30, and I've just popped out and mowed the front lawn. So that's all done. And strange weather. I thought when I came home, my class finished at 1, and so I came home via the point and took my photograph, and then came home and did a bit of stuff, and then I went out and mowed the lawn. But when I got home, I thought it was sort of in the throes of raining, I suppose, but it's held off. It's been threatening rain for quite some time, but it hasn't actually rained. So I managed to get the lawns finished, which is good. And yeah, go in and do a bit of work through until 8 o'clock, when I start doing my wherewhatwho and the daily vlogs. All wonderful. All good. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so popped straight into the diary here. Got the lawns recorded. 6,111 steps. That's pretty good. I think everything else is covered. A bit of a shout out to one of my students who did the invitations for the Rube Goldberg extravaganza coming on Thursday night. Keep a lookout for that. Everyone's invited. It's at G Block in Rotokauri, in Wintec Rotokauri in G Block, starting at 6 o'clock. So, you know, if you want to come along, it's, everyone's welcome. So yeah, and thanks. I had some great help from one of my students with invitations, and we're going to be working on the program for the night as well. So all in all, 4 hours of teaching and a meeting, done a bit of prep, still got some prep to do, and 79.6 this morning. I thought I might go down, but obviously prediction is not my strong suit. So here's today's challenge. Which branch of science studies laughter? I actually had a bit of a guess at this one and got it wrong, but yeah. Let me know what you think. Put your answer in the comments below the video. Can't say more than that, really. And yesterday's complete the lyric. Well, I've awarded it equally to Tartan Snow and Moz 42. Tartan Snowflake came in first with an interesting comment that included a reference to all the answers except the correct one, which sort of suggests that she knew the answer was just toying with us or teasing us. And Moz came up with the answer as well and wove that into a wonderful comment. But I think between the two of them, yeah, covered a fair bit of ground, so I've awarded it equally there. I felt on the strength of the comments, marvellous people. Thank you very much, and thanks to everybody for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Please comment. It doesn't have to be on the topic or on the challenge, really. Just anything will do. We'll respond to whatever you've got to say. So, well done, everybody. Thanks very much. Hopefully, we'll see you again tomorrow. If not, whenever you're free to drop by, you're always welcome. Feel legit.
That's all, folks.
This has been a maureo presentation, recorded live in our studio at Ngaruawahia, capital of the Waikato district, a district towards the top of the North Island of Aotearoa, New Zealand, the land of the long white cloud. We're a little country right at the bottom of the globe, a place where Kiwis live in a paradise we like to call God's own country.